What's going on, guys? Big Bear 77 back at you with a real quick video. Not a whole lot of enthusiasm, still not feeling good, but I wanted to get the story time out. But real quick before I get into the story time, I did want to give an update on the Sunday vlog. It did not go up this week. I just been out of it. Sunday was a bunch of technical difficulties while trying to record the vlog. Then while trying to upload what I did get recorded, so it never went up. My apologies for that, for anyone who was looking forward to that and didn't see it. I was trying to put up a special Monday vlog since the Sunday vlog didn't go up. I was over at my buddy's house last night, but I started the recording off and then got sick, and I was unable to even record anything at my buddy's house, so I decided that was scratched. So sometimes you have to scratch things and start over and go back to the front. So it's just what it is. Anyways, guys, let's get into the story time. It's about my worst, but I don't know how to explain it. I had a fun time, but it was my worst experience at Disneyland. And the reason it was my worst experience at Disneyland, it was one of my first time going to Disneyland. And I took an ex-girlfriend of mine. She was a girlfriend at the time. We went, and everything just seemed to go wrong. We had a blast. It was fun. It was a great time, but it was also embarrassing at some points. There were two major things I want to talk about that were really embarrassing on that trip. Number one, we're going into the Indiana Jones ride. And my oldest brother's telling me, and I'm not a roller coaster rider. I hate roller coasters. If you like roller coasters, good for you. I don't like them. So I was worried that this might be something like a roller coaster. He told me it was, which was the only part of the truth that he gave me the whole time. Because I asked him, well, what does it do? What is it like? And he told me, he goes, oh, it's nothing. It's like you just go through and you see clips from the movie, blah, blah, blah. And he's telling me all this stuff, and I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, cool, because I love Indiana Jones. And I walk through, and there's this little pole that looks like it's holding up the thing. Well, when you hit it, it sounds like everything's tumbling down. You know how Disney is. He hit it, and you feel the rumble. It was crazy. Freaked me out for a second. Then we get back there, we get in the ride, and I'm like, okay, we're sitting in this like Jeep looking thing. I'm like, this is gonna be fun, this is cool. And then we start off, and it's slow. It's okay, this is cool. But the first jerk, when we went up on top of some rocks, yes, I was buckled in, but to me, I thought I was falling out of the Jeep. I was on the edge too, and I was like freaking out. I'm grabbing a hold of everything I could grab. I'm grabbing the people next to me. I'm grabbing whoever I can. They're going to go with me if I'm going out of this Jeep. But I mean, everything in that ride, every time we hit a bump, I jumped. When the rock was coming towards us, I'm like, what's going on? And all of a sudden we fall down this hill, and that was the end of the ride. But it was crazy. I mean, I wasn't expecting none of it. It freaked me out. I'm pretty sure everybody who was riding next to me will never ride with me ever again. I'm pretty sure they probably had scratch marks. I'm grabbing a hold and I'm scratching. I don't want to fall out of this Jeep. Today I could laugh at it. Back then, when I got off that thing, I beeline straight to the exit. And I wasn't talking to my brother. I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to speak to him. I didn't want him to be around me. And likewise, same goes for my mom, my other brother, my girlfriend at the time. None of them. I wanted no one around me. I was mad at them all. Later, I cooled down and let cooler heads prevail. But it freaked me out. It was crazy. It was a crazy ride. The second one was a more embarrassing one. You guys know the ride Small World. By the way, I will never go on the ride again. Not because of what happened, but because the song gets stuck in your head, and then everybody around you, because they know it irritates you, start singing it every time. I mean, right now, whenever I'm irritating Bergie, she just starts singing a song, and that's all that happens. the ride, we got in the back, me and my girlfriend at the time got in the back, and we're pretty heavy people. We're both pretty big. The ride wouldn't go. It got stuck, and it was embarrassing. I'm telling you right now, it was so embarrassing because we had to get out of the ride. That ride went. We got in the front of the next one, and it worked. But it was embarrassing because everybody's watching you when you're getting out of the ride, but the ride couldn't go. And you know, and then you go through the ride, and they're doing the small, and that song just gets stuck in your head, and then I come out of the ride kind of singing it, embarrassed, wanting to get away from that ride as quick as possible so maybe people will forget who I was. But the song was stuck in my head for a long time, and I ask people now not to sing it, but they still do. Those were two of the biggest moments. Also, I was up there, and I took a picture with Chip and Dale, and now I can't confirm that one of these two did it, but I thought I felt someone pinch my tail in, and I jumped, and everybody laughed. They didn't know what was going on, and it freaked me out. So now when I go to Disneyland, I never take pictures with Chip and Dale no more. It's just something. I mean, I thought they were literally because it felt like someone touched my tail end. Yeah. So, yeah, that was my. It was fun. It was a fun experience at Disneyland, my first time, but it was also embarrassing and crazy. It was a crazy trip. So, I hope you guys enjoy this story time. You know, it's what it is. It's you know, I could laugh at it today. Back then, it was embarrassing. I wanted to forget the trip after I got home, but you know, today I could laugh at it, and I realized how fun it really was. But hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Be encouraged today, and I want to tell you guys that you guys are all on my mind. I'm thinking about every single one of you. Thank you for the support you guys give me, and like I say, as always, be encouraged. Catch you guys later. This is Big Bear signing out. Peace.